Hello, welcome to today's yoga teaching. In this session, we are focusing on what we call spinal breathing. This is a technique that helps to energize and open the central channel at the level of the spine. And remember, the central channel is the biggest channel of energy in our being, and it is where the chakras or the energy centers exist at the subtle level, the energetic level. The chakras are, of course, related to the physical, energetic, emotional, and mental aspects of our being. They're related to our psyche. They're even related to our karma, or our unfolding of our path. Thereby, doing this practice helps to cleanse this channel and allow the energy to flow into those energy centers. And this is a very important part of our Tantra yoga practice, working with the chakras or energy centers, because this is how we use the practice to create our own conscious evolution. Anytime we do a seated breathing practice or meditation, it's important to find a comfortable position. You can do it in a chair if you need to, or you can come onto the floor, and it's very helpful to sit on a cushion to raise the hips a bit. This makes it easier on the knees and the lower back. You can sit cross-legged or any position that works for you, as long as you can keep that spine nice and vertical. I like to take my first finger and thumb together and rest the hands on the legs. This creates an energy circuit and helps to calm and stabilize the body and mind. We make sure that lower back is having the natural curve, so we're not rounding the back or collapsing. The chest is gently lifting, but there should be no stress or strain in this posture. If you need to, you can even put cushions under the knees so that you're more comfortable. Now, when we move into the practice, it's important to bring that awareness inside. This is an internal practice. When we do this internal practice, we focus on the breath, and we breathe from the base of the spine up through that central channel in the level of the spine, all the way to the crown of the head as you inhale up. We pause here for a moment, holding that breath, but without any strain, only as long as you feel comfortable. And then as you exhale through the nose, you're allowing that breath to descend, the energy to descend with the breath down through that central channel in the spine back to the base. And we pause here for a moment, and we allow that sensation of the energy expanding to fill our awareness. So after each inhalation, we pause at the top, and after each exhalation, we pause at the bottom. And as we're moving through the practice, there's different stages. We start with simple breath awareness, flowing up and down. Then stage 2, we add the visualization of a shining white ball of light, a small shining white ball of light that's moving with the breath through the central channel. Stage 3, we add a mantra. This is a sound that helps to stabilize the mind. As we inhale up, we say in the mind, so. As we exhale down, we say in the mind, hum. So we're bringing in the awareness of the breath, a visualization, and the saying in the mind of a mantra to help really bring all of our awareness into this present moment, which is the whole goal of our Tantra practice. How do we bring our mind and our conscious awareness into the here and now? This is the empowerment of the science of yoga, presence of mind and body. So let's take a little bit of time to do this together. We'll do a short practice today, and then you can learn the technique and do it on your own for as long as you would like. We begin, as I said, first finger and thumb together with the hands resting on top of the legs. Let the body be calm, and we'll close our eyes. Let's start with 2 deep, relaxing breaths. We inhale through the nose, fill the entire body with energy gently, and then open the mouth and sigh out the exhalation. Good to let out the tension with the sound. One more breath. Deep inhale, fill the entire body. And open the mouth and relax. Now we bring our mind and our awareness to the base of the spine. On the next inhalation, we consciously and with our intention inhale the energy and the breath up through the central channel in the spine to the crown of the head. Then as we exhale, we allow that energy and breath to descend back down through the central channel all the way to the bottom. And we'll start with just a few simple breathing rounds up and down. And if the mind begins to wander, that's okay. That's what it loves to do. Just gently invite your mind back to the breath. next stage is to hold the breath for a moment at the end of inhalation, holding that breath and the awareness at the top of the head and feeling an expansion of energy here. We only hold for a moment as long as you feel comfortable without any strain. When you need to, gently exhale through the nose and let that breath and energy descend down to the base of the spine. And we hold the breath once more with the lungs empty at the base of the spine. Maybe you can only hold the breath for a moment, that's fine. So in your own rhythm now, stage 2, inhaling up to the crown and holding the breath. And when you're ready, exhaling down through the spine and holding the breath for a moment at the end of exhalation. Trying a few breaths in this way. We'll add the next stage, visualizing a shining white ball of light moving with the breath through the spine. And each time you hold the breath, you can feel and see that light and the energy expanding at the top of the crown. After inhalation, feel that energy expanding, the light expanding at the end of exhalation at the bottom of the spine. Staying with the practice, we add the final stage, using the mantra to focus the mind. As you inhale up through the spine, saying in your mind, so. Pausing at the top as before. And as you exhale down through the spine, saying in your mind, hum. Pausing at the bottom as before. Inhaling up, so. Exhaling down, hum. Visualizing that shining white ball of light following and flowing with the breath. Keeping the eyes closed, we gently let go of the practice and observe the internal state. Perhaps you can feel gentle vibrations or the flowing of energy within your central channel in your spine. Observing your emotional and mental state. Open our eyes. This is a brief introduction to this technique. Now that you know the stages, you can take this practice into your life and benefit greatly from clearing that central channel. This allows the chakras to then be energized, but it also really brings a state of inner peace as you center yourself. So it has an effect at different levels of your being. I wish you all the best with your practice.